Chums, this really is a case of don't mention Meghan. But why is she being written out of this particular story? As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today. Lovely to see you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I hope you're all keeping well. We're careering through February, aren't we? Very soon I'll be moaning about hay fever again. How the months fly. Do you find that? Christmas is now a distant memory, isn't it? This is the thing. You have to enjoy the moment. And I just sort of feel like whatever's happening, you have to try and grasp it, because sometimes it feels like you're on one of those roller coasters. You're like, oh, can I keep up? And you kind of think, what day is it? Do you still do that? I wake up every day and think, now, what day is it? If I didn't have the phone and looking at it, honestly, some days I'm not so sure. No, it's not an age thing. It's the speed. Don't be hard on yourself. No, it's not the brown bread either, but you can put that down to that, can't you? Now let's get back, of course, to your story of the day. Yes, this didn't play out well. Remember this video. This was Meghan Markle, of course, beside herself because she got some merchandise. And I found this fascinating, let me tell you. What I found funny about this particular video was this had just arrived, right? Just arrived. But suddenly the camera pans over and there it is, all neatly placed out. I don't know about you, but if things have just arrived to me, the boxes everywhere, sellotape, you've torn it apart. This didn't look like something that just arrived. This was a very pre-planned, promo, whichever way you want to look at it. Some might say, of course, the gesture was very kind, that, she met this kid and suddenly the kid had lost everything. And apparently all she wanted was a Billie Eilish t-shirt. I find that very strange, to say the least. But Billie Eilish, basically, let me tell you, a bit of a problem now over there. And it's a case of truly don't mention Meghan. You see, she's just been the receipt of another Grammy appearance, and that went very well. She's got a new album out. She's got a new tour. And normally when you're out and about doing interviews with people like that, the situation is really this, they want to talk about things. It's when you go on a chat show with a celebrity will always drop the bombshell of a story that's your funny story, that's going to be the clip that gets picked up, so then your promotion follows through. Now, the most obvious chat would be, if you're interviewing Billie right now, to try and push a tour or whatever, is what did you think to Meghan sort of jumping out and helping those people with the LA fires, and thank you for your kindness, that sort of stuff. Well, according to a very well-placed source, and as ever we have to say allegedly, it's a no-go area. Now, this is where it gets very complicated, because both are in the same agency. Now, Billie is only a 23, coming up 24-year-old lady. I like her, I think they're very mature, aren't they, now, for that age, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'd have been like at 23, 24, performing at the Grammys. They do it, whether you like the music or not, they do it with great aplomb. But yes, according to a source, on those promos for whatever's coming up, you're not allowed really to bring it up. This is because they don't want the focus to be on anything but the music. Insiders tell me different. They don't want the focus, of course, to be on anything but, Meghan Markle. Now, Meghan, of course, managed to make this whole project about herself. And some might say, well, good on her. Once again, she turned it around. But at what expense? And some also would point out that, well, it was very, shall we say, how can I put this nicely, a little bit focused on Meghan Markle. Wouldn't it have been nice if she'd have contacted the mother first before making the video and putting that out to the world? But no thought given. And apparently, according to that source, and again, as ever, allegedly, this was the point where Billie decided, well, let's just focus on the music. I'll leave it there for now. But once again, maybe good intentions, misled, and of course derailed. But who's to blame? Neil Shawn, Parliament, London.